Graham Stephan is one of the most popular real estate and finance YouTubers out there. With 2.7 million subscribers in the last 3 years, he's made videos about being a young real estate agent, finance, credit cards, and of course, real estate investing. He's been open about what to do when a tenant trashes your property and stops paying rent, how to handle a remodel gone wrong, and he's even talked about how to get a house for technically $0 using the BRRRR strategy. And now, he's done. Graham Stephan is done buying real estate. And I want to break down whether he knows something about the market in 2021 that the rest of us don't, and if this is a sign that we should be thinking about getting out of real estate too. What's up, guys? My name is Lili, and like most of you, I've spent a lot of time over the past few years watching Graham Stephan's journey on YouTube. From someone who decided to not go to college and instead become a real estate agent right out of high school, to now being one of the most popular YouTubers and a multi-millionaire, this journey draws a lot of attention. And here on my channel, I've been documenting my real estate investing journey and bringing you guys along with me. Over the last year, I purchased my first multifamily property using a strategy called house hacking. And more recently, I've started to build up capital for more purchases by doing something called wholesaling. So when I saw Graham's recent video saying that he was done investing in real estate, my ears perked up. And I wanted to find out if his reasoning was going to be something that led people like you and me at the start of our real estate investing journey to also choose another path. So what did I find out? Does he know something that we don't? Yes. Is it what you might think? Probably not. But before we get into it, in honor of Mr. Smash the Like button himself, go ahead and do me a favor and change the color of the like button on this video, and then we'll get into it. So to understand why Graham is stopping his real estate investing journey, I think it's important to understand why he started in the first place. Like I said earlier, right out of high school, Graham became a real estate agent full-time in Southern California. And like most of us know, California home prices are a lot higher than a lot of places, and that also meant high real estate commissions for Graham. And here's where he did two really important things that we all can learn from. He had a super high savings rate for the money that he saved from those commissions. And second, when the real estate market started to crash, instead of getting scared and not purchasing, he purchased as many fixer-upper rental properties as he possibly could. Many people make the mistake of sitting on the side when the real estate market goes down and instead try to jump in only once they see that it's bottomed and goes back up. But Graham was smart. He was saving his money and purchased as many properties as he could, even when all of the other older real estate agents in his office were telling him that he was just young and dumb for buying properties during a recession. So it might seem like the simple reason Graham isn't buying real estate is because we're not in a market crash. Instead of going down like it was in 2008, the market right now is skyrocketing. But that is too simple of an explanation for Graham's full reason, and there's not much we can learn from that. So it's true. The housing market is skyrocketing right now, and there are a few reasons behind this. With everything that happened in 2020, the Fed drastically lowered interest rates. This means that people who already own properties can refinance and lower their interest rate, lowering their mortgage payment. In a recent video, Graham mentioned that he was able to get a 2.875% interest rate on a 30-year refinance, which is basically free money. And for people who don't already own a property, they can actually afford a more expensive property because interest rates are lower, meaning that their payment is a little bit lower than they could if interest rates were higher, which would bump up the payment that they would have to make. But herein lies a huge cause of why the market is doing what it's doing right now. As people can now afford to pay more, of course, they offer more to get the house that they really want. This creates bidding wars where people are purchasing properties for over asking price to compete with other people who also want that house. This, combined with record low number of houses actually for sale, has caused the age-old problem of low supply, high demand, and therefore high prices. So this is part of why Graham isn't investing right now. Good deals are so hard to come by, but it can be done. If you've watched any of the other videos on my channel, you know that I've started to use a strategy called wholesaling to help investors just like Graham to find those good or even great deals in a market where everything seems to just be going for more and more money. If you want to know more about wholesaling and how you can collect 5-figure checks from investors like Graham, check out this video right here. But I must warn you, it's not easy. Graham says that he now has 8 rental properties, and it took him 6 to 12 months to find each of those deals. So with the state of the market as it is today, it's understandable that it's getting harder and harder and taking longer and longer for Graham to find deals that he wants to invest in. But there are 2 other reasons that Graham is calling it quits, and I think they're really, really important, especially for those of us who are just getting started on our investing journey. The first is diversification. In his video, Graham said that 2020 hammered home the point that it is not a smart idea to have all of your assets in one asset class in one city. As we've learned, things can change at any moment. And so it really is just the smart move to diversify a little bit away from real estate and for Graham to start investing in things like the stock market, cryptocurrency, and other businesses, just so that his risk is spread out. It's also worth mentioning that with 3 million YouTube subscribers, we can be pretty sure that Graham's YouTube channel is making him more money than those 8 rental properties anyway. And so take that for what it's worth to you. And finally, the third reason that Graham is getting out of real estate, and that I think is something we should all keep in mind, no matter if we've just started or if we have multiple deals under our belt, is because he's starting to value his time differently. Searching day and night for 6 to 12 months to find one deal, managing the renovation himself, and then also managing the tenants and the property upkeep takes a ton of time. And Graham's now at a level of success where he can get a return on his time in an easier and less risky way. So with other lower risk opportunities like making YouTube videos or starting his own iced coffee business, it makes more sense to spend less time on the high risk and yes, high reward activities like finding real estate deals. But Graham's only in this position because he took those risks to begin with, and now he can shift his time and start to reap those rewards. At the end of the day, whether you're thinking about starting investing in real estate, you're in the mix of it, or you're already as rich as Graham Stephan, I think it comes back to a few things. Understanding what you're investing your time and your money into, reinvesting your returns to help them keep growing, and then evaluating where you're spending your time so that you can actually enjoy the returns of all your hard work. No one wants to spend every moment of their life working as hard as possible. Hopefully we can work hard and smart at the beginning of our journey and learn how to reinvest in ourselves and really create the lives we want so that we can enjoy them. At least that's what I think. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think about Graham's decision to stop investing in real estate. Do you think it's a good decision? Is it going to affect your decision about house hacking, wholesaling, or just real estate investing in general? I'd love to read your comments. And until next time, thanks for watching.